What's up, you guys? Sheesh. How are you today? Who's already turned up? Shout out. I love it. Oh, you already on the stage, baby girl? All right, look, I need to turn up with you guys, but we also need to turn up with our homegirl, Tinashe. Before we get into that, okay, thank you so much for coming through to our Power 106 studios. We're going to have a great show. Who's excited? All right, look, I'm on every morning with Brown Bag Mornings. Y'all heard of that? Brown Bag Mornings? I'm super excited to be hosting and partying with you guys today, either whether you missed work, school, you don't even work, or go to school. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, girl. All right, we're about to get this show started, but I got my homie Danny, and he has something to show us. Danny, roll it. Shout out to the whole team. We're about to have a great show, but first, we got to thank and show some love to our partners. E-Man, tell us who they are. Come on.
Power 106's Up Next is presented by Jack Daniels, our partners at Pro Club, and Nissan Infinity of downtown L.A.
Where the cars at? Come on, we all rolling through together. All right, I love that this crowd is turned up, and I know you're just as hype as me to welcome the one and only, our baby girl, Tinashe! Come on, hey! Hi, baby girl. All right, so, T, we're gonna take a walk over this way, Mamacita, and we're gonna get our little chit-chat on, but follow us. Come on, let's get it. They're turned on Jack Daniels. T, we gotta get turned too. All right, right?
Thank you.
How pretty does Tinashe look? Come on, make some noise. All right. Well, 10 out of 10. I already know that. Come on. Okay, T, before we get into the performance, which I'm sure you're going to bless us with, let's get into a little conversation. And, you know, here at Up Next, we love to go through the whole journey. A lot of us have been watching you since even before Aquarius. You know, we understood what it took to get to where you are, but I want to take it back a little bit. You know, you come from Kentucky, but you grew up in Pasadena. Shout out Pasadena. Shout out to 626. Come on. Look at our baby girl.
Aww.
T, as much as you are that little angel to us, the BB angel, you are also a big sister.
Yeah.
Talk to me about being the big sister. You have two younger siblings, and knowing that there was entertainment in your blood. You know, you come from, whether it's doing movies or dancing or performing, what was it about the dynamic in the household that you knew, like, okay, I got something?
I think I always just was supported from day one, from my parents to my brothers. I think I always felt really safe in pursuing my dreams and in anything that I wanted to do. There was just never any weird animosity, any tension, anything like that. There was always just 100% support. And my dad comes from a very musical culture, so I think that there was always a lot of singing in the house and music in the house and harmonizing with one another. That was very much encouraged, so yeah.
That's awesome. You know, they say that the way you talk, I'm a parent, so they say the way you talk to your kids becomes their inner voice when they grow up. So if you're preaching affirmations and encouragement, they're gonna be so confident. Whereas if you're criticizing them, they kind of start to self-critique too. Right. Can you tell us about that moment where, you know, like, the sky was the limit for me? Like, my parents always made me feel like I could touch it.
Yeah, I think there's not like one specific moment, because I think it was just something that was always, like, it felt like it was very known to me since I was young, that there was this understanding that this was what I was going to do, this is what I was going to pursue. No one was really trying to change my mind. I think that was just such a huge blessing. I give my parents a lot of credit for that, for, you know, really nurturing the parts of me that, you know, really wanted to go to auditions and wanted to be on stage and go to dance class. You know, certainly wasn't easy. I'm sure they spent, well, I know they spent so much money, time, energy on nurturing my passions, so that's really amazing.
And look how you came through. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, who has BB Angel? Who's got it? Because let's talk about the right now, okay? When we talk about Tinashe right now, you've been through a journey already, not in front of our eyes, but really like what your musical career has done. When you start off this project with a song like Treason, to me that's really important because you set the tone and you say, you know what, I'm not gonna commit treason on myself, whether that be with partners that you have or career moves that you have. Why was that important for you to start the album this way?
I think that's kind of where I'm just at as a human being right now in my life, feeling very much like I'm not willing to make those kind of sacrifices anymore when it comes to my boundaries or things that I believe in or things that I think being able to be your biggest advocate and stand strong in your opinions and your point of view is really important. And I think that I've really come into that. It certainly takes some practice, I think. And here I am today. And so I think that, it was fun to be able to start the project on that note and then kind of see how it evolves from there.
I love that. Look, T, one of my favorite songs on the album is a song called Gravity. You know? Because as much as like I know you're setting your boundaries, you also need to have that little piece of I'm still reaching for something, even if other people might think it's Delulu. I got this, all right? Okay, being Delulu is a Salulu. Come on.
Period. I like that.
Talk to me about Gravity, making it. It feels good. It feels like if I'm driving and I'm thinking like where could life take me, and the only thing that could stop me is gravity from like just being able to dream big. Tell me about that.
Well, I really love very like ethereal, atmospheric beats, music that makes you feel like you're in space or like you're kind of like floating through the atmosphere. I feel like a lot of my previous work has referenced like space time. I don't know. There's so many songs that I've written that are like about space, stargazing, whatever.
Out of this world stuff. Let's go.
Crossing the cosmos, whatever. So I think I love that kind of vibe, and a lot of my songs, even like Life's Too Short, they kind of play with a lot of these sonic elements of like really sparkly and twinkly and sounds like that. And so I think that's pretty much why I was drawn or gravitated towards the instrumental for that song. And then I think I really wanted to show kind of a lighter end of the spectrum of this album. It's very introspective, but kind of have a song that felt in a way like a love song. I think Gravity feels a little bit bittersweet, but also very sweet. And thank you. And so, that's what that song's about.
I love it. And I love learning more about the project. You know, there's another song on this album that gets me to like, you know what? T's in her, she knows what she wants from moving forward. You know, a song like Needs, right? Let's get into Needs really quick before we go. I feel like that's the future of Tinashe. Like, you know what? I'm stepping into a new, I guess, chapter. Something when you just got your birthday. I know you're in, I don't even want to put your age on it, but it's like, you know, that next chapter.
Totally.
You know? And so now it's like that stuff that I had liked in my 20s or maybe or that I fell for in my teens. Now that we grown, this is about my needs, right? What's the future for Tinashe? Like, what do you hope for yourself as a woman, especially in music?
I mean, I think I'm still paving my way and making my own journey. I think I really want to continue to obviously create bodies of work that really touch people's hearts and kind of can, I guess, put a timestamp on our lives collectively. And so that's really my focus. And then just being able to create great art and kind of, travel and do all those amazing things and play as many shows as possible. But I mean, like those are my main goals, and that's really what I'm focused on in the future. But I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I love that. I love the UpNext for Tinashe on that part because you got everything checked out. The great music, And let's talk about it too. Not only are you about to perform for us, but you have a batch of shows on the way.
Yeah.
So talk to us about just the upcoming shows and what's in store for us the rest of the year with Tinashe.
Yeah. So I think I'm really diving into a new era creatively with this project, and I really wanted to take the opportunity to go deeper with my shows as well, kind of just have a fresh energy, a new perspective. I'm working with this amazing choreographer named Shay, and he came in from Amsterdam, and he's in the studio right now. I'm missing rehearsals to be here with you guys. We're building this show, and I think it's really beautiful, and hopefully it's very cinematic. It's very emotional, and I'm very excited about it.
Ooh, too. I think one thing too. I know we're all fans of Tinashe, so you know she's a performer. She's not just gonna look pretty and sing cute. She's gonna lay it all out on that stage.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great show.
And to even know that like you're still able to learn. You're able to have somebody else teach you choreography and stuff like that. I know you guys want that show, don't you?
Thanks.
It's coming soon.
It's good to keep evolving as an artist, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have been playing shows for a while now, so it's exciting to be able to be like, how do we flip this? How do we evolve? Like, what's next for my story? Both as the music itself, and then how do those songs then translate into a live experience?
And I also think that your artistry isn't just constricted to music, because we know the acting stuff, we know the behind the scenes things. Like, do you have those aspirations for that part of you, Tinashe?
Yeah, I mean, I just love creating. I love making something out of nothing, and I love entertaining. So any facet of that is really something that I'm interested in. I think obviously creating music and touring and all that kind of stuff is my main focus, but when other opportunities present themselves and that I have the opportunity to be creative or put on a show, I'm like, absolutely, let's
We're gonna
do
do
it.
When, where, how, let's go. All right.